What's cracking, peeps? Your boy T-Money up in the Wheezy. Happy Saturday afternoon. Beautiful day today up here in chilly North Pole. Yeah, and I'm just driving in the whip, so I figured I'd do a little vlog or whatever you want to call it, little update, little life report. It's been at least a month or so since I did something like this, I guess. But yeah, I'm just driving up to Brat to get my tat because I'm fat and I am like a cat and I'm gonna take a shat. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I just figured I'd do a little recording and check in with you guys, see how everybody is doing and that sort of thing, because I got some time to kill. And honestly, I need to keep my ass awake during this drive because I don't have any friends, so I'm always taking these drives alone, unfortunately. But yeah, the sun is blazing, so pardon my squinting. Yeah, I don't really have any plans or anything. I just wanted to shoot a video to keep myself awake and kind of talk to you guys about what's going on, 2019, shit like that. So yeah, off to a pretty banging start. Scream Factory has been, every day it seems like, putting out these announcements that are just blowing shit out the motherfucking water. Literally, like, we've got The Brain coming out, The Manitou, just some awesome stuff. Superstition, those movies are all great. And they're kind of like the last of the DVDs that I had really, you know, when I think of a list of like top movies that I want to have a Blu-ray release, The Manitou, The Brain, all three of those movies are like definitely making that list. Man, I wish I could pick the phone up and show you guys the view around me right now. It's fucking beautiful. Snow-covered mountains. Vermont is just so beautiful. But yeah, so I'm really stoked about those Scream Factory releases so far. And hopefully they keep coming. I think they just announced like a Boris Karloff multi-pack thing, Blu-ray. So that'll be a phenomenal release as well. There's one film in that set that somebody was like, oh, The Black Cat, I think. Somebody just raved about. I've never seen it, so bring it on for sure. So yeah, I don't know. We are in January. I can't believe it's already January 12th today. Winter's blowing right by. The holiday season's over. Business has been really steady, which is awesome. Usually the winter is like our busy time at the factory, so it's kind of to be expected, but it's good. It's good that everything's kind of maintaining, you know, going as it should be, I guess. But yeah, I just, I don't know. I'm gonna say this a million times. I just wanted to check in and say hi and blah blah blah. But what did I want to say? There was something I wanted to tell you about. Movie Game Guy 91. My apologies for the delay in your Devil's Doorway Blu-ray that I have to mail out to you. I'm going to do it on Monday or Tuesday. I didn't have time and I kept forgetting to bring it to work. That's where I usually mail things out. So that'll happen early next week for you. And it's awesome. The whole channel is like boosting right up too. I'm at like 553 or 554 now. So I'm kind of surprised. I thought I was going to hit a plateau after 500 and it was just going to be all downhill from there. Just because it took so damn long to get to 500. I didn't think there was anybody out there, any more people out there that would be interested in my channel. But we'll see. I mean, so far so good. Like I said, I'm at 553 for the subscribage. And I'm just, you know, the haters are still there. The haters are still staying strong, staying loyal to me. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all of the comments that everybody's always sending, some awesome stuff, and you know, like for example, Ruggero Deodato, when I showed Jungle Holocaust, and then that movie, I always want to call it Body Parts, but it's not called Body Parts. And it's not called Body Melt. Dude, I have such a bad fucking memory. It's insane. The horror man was like, the horror man was like, I was fucking screaming the name of that movie at the screen, all while you were trying to, like, think of it, and that's just, like, ridiculous. I am, like, such a train wreck when it comes to my memory of movies, and I love that movie, too. Body count, thank you. Body motherfucking count, body count, body count, body count, body count. You guys get a little look into actually just how bad my memory is, but it's all good. So yeah, I'm going up to Brat today. I'm gonna get some I'm actually seeing a legend tattoo artist today. His name's Tim Leahy, and I think he's from the West Coast, Bay Area. Originally, I could be wrong, but I think he is from the West Coast. And the dude Eli, who's been doing a lot of my work lately, was like, I guess they met up somehow, some way, when he moved out west, and it was basically like a dream come true for him, because Tim Leahy is literally, like, as far as like the tattoo world goes, he's a legend, highly respected, and it's just amazing that on a whim, I guess he had mentioned to Eli that he wanted to get out of wherever they were in Portland, the West Coast, whatever, and moved to a small little mountain town in Vermont called Brattleboro, which happens to be right near where I think Eli is from. So it's just coincidental how the stars can align and things happen. It's really cool, actually. So long story short, I wasn't familiar with sorry guys, with Tim and his work prior to, you know, Eli introducing him and turning me on to him, I guess. But he's amazing, and I'm gonna get a one pointer, a tiger with a dagger through its head today. I think I'm gonna get it on my thigh, my upper leg, just because I have like not that I love animals, so when I say butchered animals like all over my body, like it's more of an aesthetic thing. It's not like the reasoning behind me getting butchered animal tattoos is that I don't like animals. I actually, quite the contrary, love them. But I just think they look cool, and they're traditional, and I don't know, they're just rad. So I have like the wolf with the dagger through its head on my right leg, my calf, and I was thinking I could do the tiger one pointer on my left leg, but I have like this mountain piece that you guys have probably seen. I know I've showed it off previously on Instagram and whatnot. So, but I'm not going to do that. A, because I already have a little mountain there, and B, because the calf fucking hurts like a bitch, and I don't feel like sucking up 2 hours worth of pain today for that. So I think I'm going to do it on my upper leg, and for all I know, the thigh could be worse. I don't think it's going to be, but it is kind of a sensitive, tight area, so we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really, really excited, because this guy's an amazing artist. He's a legend, and he, like, if you were to see his, like his, it's not like a flash book, but his books that they have up there of all of his work, I forget what they call them, but like, this guy, hey dude, sorry about that. So, I was talking to myself for like I've been talking to myself the whole time, but for like 5 minutes went by and I didn't realize that the camera was not recording, because literally I had my phone resting on my, like my dashboard or whatever, where the heat is coming out, and literally the temperature got too high and it short-circuited my phone and turned it off. So my apologies. That was a waste of like 8 minutes of me talking to myself and not getting it recorded. So My bad. But I think I left off. I was talking about getting tattooed by the wizard, tattoo guru Tim Leahy. I'm going up there right now to Lucky Wizard. And I am feeling super lucky about it because this guy is like literally got quite the history of tattooing experience. He's just an amazing artist, so I'm really, really excited. And so I don't know what got recorded and what didn't, but for the record, if it didn't get recorded, I'm getting I think I'm gonna go with my thigh today, getting my thigh tatted for the tiger because, and again, I apologize if I already said this, but the calf's a bitch and I'm not gonna go with the calf, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm really, really excited about it. So, man, the views are fucking phenomenal. Vermont's such a beautiful state. If you guys haven't been here, I highly recommend you take a vacation, check it out, especially if you're, you know, like from Florida or somewhere where there's no snow. I think you'd really enjoy it for a change. A lot of people hate the snow, but from afar for a nice vacation, you know, I just love it. Like, just gives me that, it's perfect. It's like a perfect atmosphere for me because it's so, like, reminds me of a horror movie. It's so dark and cold and while at the same time beautiful, but desolate and isolation, or ice, you know, it just feels like, I don't know. I feel like I live in like the Valley of the Thing or something. Like, it's like this beautiful mountainous area full of snow and cold and pine trees with their nice ice caps. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. Water, icy rivers, snow-capped mountains. It's just beautiful here. I love it so much. And from traveling, you know, like my brother lived in Boulder, Colorado for a while, and you know, Boulder's beautiful. Out west is beautiful. I mean, shit. Some of the geography out west is unbeatable for sure, but I don't know. I like how it's kind of like not as vast, I guess, as like Colorado. It just feels more tight, but yet at the same time vast. It's hard to explain. Just a beautiful state. I love the snow. I love the change in the seasons as well, obviously. And clearly I'm just ranting. I don't have any like game plan here. I'm just talking, trying to stay awake and keeping it real with you guys. And yeah, so what do I want to talk about? Let's talk about something. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about my channel and what you guys think. Like, what do you hope to, what would you like to see me do more of or less of in 2019? Like less unboxings, more reviews, more out and abouts, more stuff like this, more like vloggage. Do you actually care about what I do outside of movie collecting? What do you want to do? What do you want to, I don't think I have enough people to do like a Q&A. I don't really feel comfortable doing that, but what do you want to know about, or what do you suggest I do to keep it real and keep it interesting and keep it fun? Because, you know, I want to make it more than just a horror channel, even though it is primarily a horror channel. You know, I like a lot of the people that I've met and the friendships I've formed kind of are going beyond horror now, so it's cool. T-Money86, Beyond Horror, or Beyond the Realms, something like that. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I don't know, like, just give me some suggestions. You guys are good at that. And also, I've been getting a lot of new subscribers recently. Again, I don't remember what I talked about before my phone cut off, but I'm at 553 subscribers now, and I'm getting a lot more comments from people that I, you know, usually wouldn't comment or had no idea about, you know, and I always usually sub for sub if I can remember. I'm not like, I'm trying to support everybody who supports me. It's like a mutual thing, kind of, as long as you're not weird. And the weirdos are, there's far more cool people, I think, on YouTube than there are weirdos, and even the haters, they're whatever. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck because it's just viewership for me. It's just, that's all it is, man. It's just viewership. So I've definitely gotten to the point where I'm totally accepting of getting 15, 20 thumbs downs a video. I'm just gonna keep being me and keep being real, and ain't nobody can hate on that, you know. So it's what it is, I guess. I'm like thankful for all of the people who just keep coming back and keep watching my videos, because it speaks volumes. I mean, the fact that there's so much negative energy, and I don't want to dwell on it too long, but it's just, in a way, it's positive energy, because I will take that thumbs down and in my head turn it into a person who, you know, I'll just think, oh, well, cool, this person loves to hate me, but yet they keep coming back, they keep watching. Almost every time I put up a video, within the first 5-10 minutes, there's a couple thumbs down. So obviously there are people that are like ringing the bell on my channel and shit, and that's just really like, it means a lot to me, regardless of whether you hate me or not. It's like, you're ringing my bell, motherfucker. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm not going anywhere. Sorry, I'm squinting a little bit because the sun is really, really, really bright. But so what are we doing, guys? What's good? Tell me, what are you expecting? What do you want to see come out 2019? What do you want this channel to do? Where do you want me to take it? Let's like have a meetup or something. Like I met with Chris Vlad Dracula. I would love to hang out with him again. All you guys, man. The Horror Man Joe. I would love to meet you. We should get together and hit a convention up or something. You know, just like the YouTube content creators unite. And you don't have to be a content creator. I mean, if you're a friend of mine and subscriber of the channel, whatever, let's meet up and do something fun. I'm trying to actually utilize some of my vacation time this year, just because we've been, you know, as I previously mentioned, the last few years at my business has been really rough, and it's really been like trying to focus on kind of hitting the reset button and taking off again. So now that things are going well and kind of settling down, I feel like this year might be the year where I could actually use some of that vacation time and you know, put it to some good traveling use, some horror use or something, hit up a convention at least once. Next weekend I'm actually flying out to Greensboro, North Carolina, where I went to college, and getting some work done from actually the dude who did my first tattoo on my arm. It was a crow and a rose. His name's Sean Carey. He is an amazing tattoo artist. He owns Golden Spiral Studios in Greensboro, and you kind of get a whole different level of, not criteria, but expectation, I guess, for, like, when you live in a bigger city, I feel like there's more of, the bar is set higher in terms of, like, how good you have to be. Because there's a lot more competition. There's a lot more people getting tattooed. I'm talking about tattoos here too, specifically. But like, the bar is just set higher, I guess. The expectations are greater. If you want to succeed in a big city, you've got to be really, really good. You got to be better than the rest. You got to be original, you know, or at least to coexist, you have to be good. So I'm thrilled. I mean, this dude, and a funny story about this dude, Sean, 2008, believe it or not, I think that's when he tattooed me, 2006 or 2008. He is the guy, Sean Carey, shout out to him, not that he watches my videos or anything, but he's the guy that turned me on to The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. I hadn't seen that movie, and I was, you know, of course, total horror addict, but for whatever reason, I wasn't attracted to it, I guess, by title. I don't know why, but it just escaped me all these years, The Thing. So, flashback to 2008, I'm getting tattooed, Sean throws on The Thing, boom, becomes my favorite movie of all time, my favorite horror movie of all time. So I'm really stoked. Just good memories associated with that place, good times, college days, a good tattoo, my Crow and Rose I love. I'm gonna see if he can touch that up as well, even though my plan is to get something new. It's gonna be badass too. It's gonna be on my forearm. You guys will see it, but obviously in my upcoming videos. But I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I'm hoping to get the Crow touched up, and then this other new tattoo. So I'm really excited. I mean, amazing shop, amazing artist, super chill, super laid back. You know, I discovered my love of one of my, because at the time, the original Dawn of the Dead, 1978, that was by far my favorite horror movie. But that quickly changed. Well, it didn't change, but kind of in a sense, it became a tie with The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. Both phenomenal movies. And so I just have really good memories of going to get that tattoo, shooting the shit with Sean, and here we are, 2019, 11 years after my first tattoo. I've been on a spree, and I'm going back to Greensboro to get a badass neo-traditional.
In 3 kilometers, take the I-91 south exit toward Brattleboro.
Sorry guys, that's my GPS talking. So yeah, it's like a traditional neon demon that I'm going to be getting on my right forearm, and it's going to be fucking dope. I'm really, really psyched. But yeah, that's next weekend. This weekend, right now, I am on my way up to Brattleboro to go to my favorite people to get a fucking tiger tattooed on my leg, dude. I'm so psyched. Love it. Love it, love it. So, 2019, guys. Let's make it a good year. So far, it's been crazy, but it's been good. I'm thankful for everything that's happened so far, and I'm just stoked to keep going, keep moving forward with this channel. Scream Factory's got some awesome stuff on the horizon, and I'm sure that Vinegar Syndrome and all the other great companies will as well. It's just that
in 1 kilometer, take the I-91 south exit toward Brattleboro.
Over the last 2 weeks, I don't even know. I lost my train of thought because that bitch in the GPS screwed me up. But yeah, I don't know. 2019, baby. Let's do this. I'm gonna
take the I-91 south exit, then keep right at the fork.
Because I've been mumbling on for too long, but I just basically want to know what you guys want me to do, what you'd like to see in the future. I want to kind of switch it up a little bit and not just do horror unboxings. You know what?
Keep right at the fork.
If this bitch ever stops talking, we're gonna keep talking. Because I gotta stay awake. I'm feeling a little groggy.
Continue on I-91 south for 98 kilometers.
Alright, so 100 miles basically until we are in Lucky Wizard territory. It's a mission, man. Driving 2.5 hours is not easy to get tattooed, but I tell you what, it's worth it. Because these guys are better than everybody else in this area. I mean, and there's a lot of good artists. Honestly, I'm not saying that, you know, I get tattooed in Burlington all the time. I have 3 different artists that I like for different things, for sure there. But I gotta make the trip once in a while. So help me God until I'm covered, because I love this place. I love these guys are awesome, and it's just worth it. The artwork is that good. So maybe later, when it's all said and done and healed, I'll take a pic, and you guys can check me out on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, please follow me. I think about that all the time, like, and wonder why. I guess the answer would be simple, in that I haven't been on Instagram nearly as long. Sorry, I almost went off the road. As I have been on anything else. So yeah, if you guys, on YouTube rather, sorry. So that's why I have more subscribers on YouTube than I have followers on Instagram. It's because I've had my YouTube channel longer. But if you guys wouldn't mind giving me a follow, it's TDell1986. That's TDELL1986. That's my YouTube handle. I mean my Instagram handle, not my YouTube handle. Obviously I'm TMoney86 on YouTube, but that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate the support, and you guys could see all the crazy ass fucking pictures and get a little glimpse into my daily life because I do like to take a lot of photos. It's fun. And also, I give away UV codes on my Instagram page quite a bit. Yeah, and I just, it's not all movies on my Instagram, obviously. It's just life stuff. But if you care to subscribe, follow, I would really appreciate it. So I'm trying to get my Instagram page a little bit higher up. And another thing, if you guys are on Facebook and Instagram and wouldn't mind supporting my business, Delamore Enterprises, as you may or may not know, I'm sure most of you guys know, I make pasta sauce for a living. Go give our page a like, give us a follow on Instagram. Even though the Instagram page is not currently being administered, or what's the word, by anyone. Nobody's tending to it at all. We don't even know the password, because we had this woman who we paid to do it, but it was just too expensive to just pay this woman to run our Instagram page only. We weren't finding that it was bringing enough dollars in sales, I guess, as a result of it, so we stopped it. But still, Instagram's great, and a lot of the stuff that I purchase in my life is from new companies that I'd never heard of before, that I decided to follow on Instagram. Like Ink the Original, for example, that ink company, I had never heard about them, and then I ordered their product. It was expensive. Well, not really, but it was pricey, $50. And what it does is what's the slogan? There's a slogan that says it all, but fight the fade. That's the slogan. So what you do is you rub the ointment on older tattoos, and it freshens them up and it makes them look better. And honestly, I am the first to give a testimony, is it, or whatever, just to say that the stuff really, really works. So anyway, back to what I was saying. You guys giving me a like and my business, Delamore Enterprise Incorporated, on Instagram really helps, because if I go on there, find a company, a product that I really like, I'm going to purchase it. So why wouldn't it be the same for anybody else? Granted, you're taking a gamble buying our sauce because you don't know what it tastes like, but I can assure you that it's better than most everything on the market. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rao's out of New York City. The sauce is actually manufactured and produced in Italy. But there's a famous New York City restaurant called Rao's, and they bottle their own sauce, and they're basically like one of our top competitors. They've just released a new product, I think, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, support us. It'll be really greatly appreciated. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little tired. I lost my train of thought there for a second, but gotta stay awake. Still got like an hour to go on this drive, but I think I've been rambling enough now. I'm gonna get off, and I will talk to you guys real soon. So, Blue Media, also known as my buddy Jarrett, I am going to he had requested that I do a Scream Factory overview, show my whole collection. I am going to do that within the next few weeks, I think. I've done it before, but it's constantly being upgraded. And what I'm going to do is, rather than walking around to a million different places, because y'all have seen my fucking shit show of a collection, shit sprawled out everywhere, I think I'm going to gather everything that I have for Scream Factory, put it all in one gigantic, enormous pile, and then go through it like that, rather than having to go literally from the shelf in the living room to the rack in my room to the rack in the back of the living room, just like craziness. Just get it all together and do it all like that in one whack. It'd be easier. So stay tuned for that Scream Factory release video, and then I have a bunch more stuff coming within the next couple of weeks. A couple packages missing as well, but hopefully we'll figure it all out when it's all said and done. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Little do you know, you're helping me stay awake on this journey that I take alone because I'm lonely and I need a woman in my life. Somebody help me, please. Just kidding. All right, guys, catch you later. Peace.